Ooh, welcome back to Calypso Moon. Welcome in. If you're new, come join me. Yeah, I was caught a little off guard there. Yeah, I'm trying to calm myself down, trying to be presentable, because what I have to say today is not for play. This is going to be a collective reading for the star seeds and the twin flames. Those of you who resonate with those titles, who resonate with me, this is going to be your reading. I guess I've hesitated as long as I possibly can, and I can no longer wait or delay. So I'm being called to share with you guys a dream. Well, multiple dreams actually that I've, prophetic dreams, let's just call it what it is, that I've had in the past. And yeah, it's very difficult to say. So, and I'm pretty sure it's probably more difficult to hear than we all are prepared to hear, but this is what's happening. So if you feel like you're being called to do something, if you're receiving the signs and symbols, 1111, the repeated numbers, all of this stuff is happening for a reason, and deep down inside you know what it is. You know you're supposed to follow those urges, follow that calling, and wake up. It's time. We can no longer delay. Okay. I've been crying all morning, trying to get myself together here. Let me light some sage. That might help. So obviously you guys know that this experience, this spiritual experience that we're having, or whatever you want to call it, I'm just gonna say spiritual because of lack of a better term. Like, there's no way else I could describe it. But yeah, this is gonna be a real literal reading about what's taking place in the world right now and what we're being called to do as star seeds, as twin flame unions, as light workers. Why we're really here. These are not just titles that have been bestowed upon us for clout or recognition or anything that might be related to your ego at this time. This is our calling. Everybody has their own role to play in the bigger scheme of things, and this is mine. So if you resonate with any of those titles, like I said, make sure you share this video and make sure you heed the callings that you're getting. Start to follow your intuition. When those rapid first thoughts come into your mind, pay attention to those. That could be spirit communicating. Yeah, some people are gonna think I'm crazy. Some people think that they're crazy. All of us that are awakening probably have had that feeling for years. If your family don't look at you like you're crazy, if you feel like you can't have these conversations and the things that you're thinking in your mind with the rest of the world, this is a safe place. I would love to hear your stories. Somebody commented on my post, one of my Scorpio, my last Scorpio post that got over 600 and something views. And a lot of the most comments that I've ever got, the most views that I've ever gotten. Somebody commented on there and said, "Oh, witchcraft?" And I'm just like, "Oh, do you think this is a game? You think this is a game? Okay." Except for in this game, you only get one life. So, yeah. All these things that are happening are so crazy right now. Like, I can't even focus right now. Oh my God. So I probably will not be doing any more zodiac readings on this channel. I'm thinking that I'm going to just primarily start focusing on the twin flame union, light workers, seers, and the star seeds. So like I said, if any of those titles resonate with you, this reading is for you. This is not going to be a love reading. I'm going to ask spirit to focus on what we're supposed to be doing right now. So here we go. I hope you guys can see this desk somewhat. Oh, yeah, I need all my crystals right here. Like all of them. Spirit guides, benevolent ancestors, universal energies. What is the message for the collective star seeds, light workers, and twin flame unions? There's despair right now. Somebody's crying. That's probably was me. There's a sense of sadness that if you have any of these titles, you might have been feeling or picking up on. People are feeling at a crossroads right now because there's something that they know that they refuse to acknowledge or see at this time. Probably because of what I just mentioned about fear of what other people are going to think, thinking you're crazy, feeling that other people are going to think you're crazy too. So you have the 9 of Swords. You could be feeling like you're not sleeping well. I'm definitely not sleeping well. I keep waking up every couple hours at night. Like I'm just like a horn's being blown in my ear. Like, get up. It's not time to sleep anymore. You might be feeling at a crossroads, like I said, stuck, trying to figure out which way to go. What do you need to do? But you know you need to do something. You might not quite be sure what that is yet, but you know that it's something. We have the Ace of Swords here. You have all the information that you need to know. You're aware of what's going on here. You have clarity about what it is that you're supposed to be doing, but you're refusing to acknowledge it. You're refusing to see it. You're refusing to either take the steps that you need to take the blindfold off and to quit being indecisive and go to where your intuition is leading you at this time. And then we have the Emperor. This card keeps coming up. A lot of people would say it's having control over the situation, being able to physically command your physical environment is what I'm trying to say. Just having control over the physical, running things, keeping things in order, controlling, allocating. I can't never say that word. But for me, this Emperor is something else here. This is us being controlled. This is us being influenced. This is us not waking up and staying in this 3D reality. So we start with the card that we need to wake up, or that we haven't been sleeping. And anybody that has this knowledge right now, you definitely haven't been sleeping. There's no way that you can look at what's going on in the world right now and not be somewhat alarmed. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, trust me. I'm not. I spent too many years of my own being scared. It's not time to be scared anymore. It's time to be prepared. It's time to be knowledgeable. It's time to accept that this isn't rainbows and glitter. Reality is happening and it's moving whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Things are changing whether we want to realize it or not. You have no choice but to realize it. The Ace of Swords is here. You have the clarity, you have the information, you have the truth. It's whether or not you're going to accept it, see it, or stay stuck. And you do have the choice to do so. But anybody that falls under those titles of Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame Union, you know what you came here to do. And you kind of really don't have a choice because you signed up for it. So let's go ahead and get into clarifying these. Show me the 9 of Swords. The 8 of Cups. Walking away from something. Walking away from these sleepless nights. Walking away from the 8 of Cups. Things that no longer serve us. Things that we thought made us happy in this world but are just no longer enough to satiate us. It's what's keeping us awake at night because we're not satisfied. You probably have everything you want or thought you wanted here with the 8 of Cups, but you're starting to realize it's not enough. You're not sleeping well at night because no matter how many Jordans you buy, how much money you spend on getting your hair and nails done, you're starting to realize those things don't complete you anymore. Those things don't satisfy you anymore. Those things don't make you happy anymore. Show me the Two of Wands. You might also be feeling like you're not getting enough to eat, or you might be very picky with what you're eating now. I've been having symptoms to where no matter, I was really addicted to sugar, as a lot of people are, but you know, I'm trying to fight that addiction. But I'm not able to be full. You know what I mean? Like when you're just good, you know, you ate something that you wanted and it was satisfying, right? I can't get that feeling. Like I think I want something, then when I get it, it's just like, oh, I didn't even really want that. So that might be something to take heed on. I feel like that's your body trying to tell you, your subconscious trying to tell you that, look, what you're doing right now is not going to satisfy you because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. We have the World card here, which is so fitting right now because this is what I'm talking about, what's going on in the world. And not only do you have the World card here, but he also has the world in his hands, trying to figure out where to go and what to do. If that's not synchronicity, then I don't know what is. I sound so fucking depressed right now. I feel it and I see it, but I'm trying to just be calm because, again, I don't want to alarm people. And I also don't want to bust out crying again. I've already been doing that all morning. So, yeah. All right, so we got the world, the end of a cycle, the closing of a cycle. What does that have to do with this? Because we're at the end of a cycle. We're beginning the age of Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius. So we just closed out of the cycle, except for there's only one problem. The cycle hasn't closed yet. There's still the big finale that has to take place. And that's going to be happening on a worldwide, what word am I trying to use? Scale. A worldwide scale is how this is going to be happening. So I just want y'all to look at these cards again. He has the world right there. You have the world right there. You have a choice to make about what you're going to do, what role you're going to play in this world. Are you going to be a victim and give up on what you came here to do, or are you going to accept what it is that you came here to do and start moving towards that? And whatever that means for you, that could mean making a YouTube channel, that could mean making a blog, writing a book, just talking to your family and friends about getting prepared spiritually and physically for what's about to take place. I want to go into more detail about what I've discovered in my researches and where my spirit has led me to get involved in. But I think I'm going to have to save that for another day because I don't think I can talk about it without busting out in tears. So, also empaths. I don't know if I mentioned that, but if you feel like you relate with the title of empath, then you might definitely want to be watching this. And also the narcissist, believe it or not. So, yeah, those two go hand in hand. We got the Four of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords here. So there might have been somebody blocking this knowledge from you. There might have been a lot of obstacles blocking this knowledge from you. This truth, this clarity. We were sent here with adversaries that we knew prior to coming back here and taking this mission that we were going to have to overcome. People that we love, family that have made us feel different, made us feel low, belittled us because we were different, and you know, our thought process might have been a little out there. These are the people who have blocked you from your mission. Lovers that are karmic lovers sent to distract you. Tower moments sent to distract you. Sometimes even the devil sent here to distract you, leading you more into your desires and temptations. I wouldn't be surprised if that card comes out, so watch for it. Show me the Two of Swords. Temperance. You just can't fully decide whether or not you're ready. You have the information. You're contemplating on it. You're probably going back and forth in your mind about it. Because at this point, if you're watching this channel, you're probably aware that something needs to happen. And you thought these cards could tell you, but I'm telling you. So now you're trying to be patient. You're trying to find the right ingredients. You're probably trying to figure out the best way that you can present this information, or even how or what you need to do to get it out there, because you know you need to do something. We're at that point already. Somebody's alerted you. You're getting some type of signs and symbols. If you're into the esoteric already, you have been called here for a reason. So maybe now you're in the process of trying to figure out, you did one of your toes in the water and you're trying to figure out exactly how to go about this. So, you know, maybe before I did this video, I felt like I was losing my mind, and I'm like, how am I going to make this palatable to people? Like, how can you go around and not look like a raging lunatic is the word that's coming to me, the words, telling people this information and having them actually listen and believe you without causing a panic and without looking psychotic? Yeah, Sarah, let's go for it. Straighten your hair, that'll do it. Put a little makeup on. Make yourself at least look like you're not crazy. Show me the Emperor. Death. So this how do I say that word? Totalitarian. That's it. Totalitarian society that we live in, because that's what this is. You know, that's really what this is. Kind of like we're slaves almost. We have an emperor. This is what's trying to come to an end here. This is what Spirit is telling you has to end. We're at the golden age, to where the age of Aquarius, this is supposed to be the golden age that we're moving into here. But we can't get to the golden age without the Tower. Because obviously a lot of things need to be healed. A lot of things need to be different than what they are. You know it. I know it. We all know it. We weren't meant to be here like this. You haven't been fulfilled in your life. You haven't lived the life that you wanted to live. Not 99% of us haven't. So our souls, most importantly, are trapped here. They are. We can't fully ascend to heaven for the religious people, or to the higher realms, or to where we need to be, where our souls come from. We can't get back there. Source, whatever you want to call it, God, the universe, whatever you want to acknowledge it as, the beginning. We can't get back there. We can't complete the cycle of the world. We can't end that and begin the age of Aquarius if the things that have to happen haven't happened yet. But they are happening right now. But obviously we're being granted some time because we're not prepared. And a lot of us haven't been doing what we're supposed to be doing. We haven't been following our call, and I know I haven't. And I accept that, but I'm here now. So this has to end. And in order for us to be released from this prison, we have to awaken everybody. We have to remember, so that when they come back and try to be the emperor again, you know, after they leave off this planet and go to Mars or wherever they're going, after they leave here, they're going to come back as God, as emperor, with technology, because the whole world will be thrown into chaos. I've already seen it in my dreams. The two suns, the moon, what they're spraying in the sky trying to hide everything, why China built an artificial moon and sun. Just look into those things. If you think I'm crazy, please do. But this has to come to an end. But they want death for a lot of people because the world is overpopulated, supposedly. But the truth is that they can't have too many people being able to remember the past. You know how all our ancient history don't add up. Things don't add up. Things don't add up. and they don't want it to add up, and they didn't want it to add up. We get bits and pieces of what happened in history, but few of us do remember. Few of us that have access to our ancestors in the spiritual realm, and we just know the seers, the star seeds, the light workers, because we couldn't be reprogrammed to be made to forget, because we chose to come back to remember. That's why they call it waking up. We're supposed to be ushering in these people. We're supposed to be escorting them to the other side, saving souls. That's what you came here for. Moving to calmer waters. Moving these people into the age of Aquarius. Freeing people, if I dare to say. I was just telling my kids about this stuff. I've been telling them about this for like the last 15 years. And they just look at me like I'm crazy. Like, Mom's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Page of Wands. On the World, on the Two of Wands. So yeah, you know what you need to do. You've made the decision on what you need to do. You're trying to plan it out, I feel like. And if you haven't made that decision yet, you're making it. You will be making it soon. You'll be ready to move forward soon. Whoever is supposed to be receiving this message, you will be ready to move forward soon. You will be ready to take on your purpose and answer the calling that you're hearing. Like I said, 1111, repeating 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s. Having dreams, using your abilities, whatever those are for you, whether you're empathetic, whether you're narcissistic, whatever those abilities are for you, getting away from whoever been blocking you, cutting off people who have been blocking you, who don't want you, who won't understand you, who refuse to understand you. Because it's not that this stuff is hard to understand, it's just people refuse to understand it. So they make you feel like you're crazy for thinking it, or knowing it, or feeling it. Show me the 4 of Swords, or 4 coins. 8 of Wands. So I'm feeling like people are getting a lot of downloads with the 4 of Wands. I also feel like somebody's blocking downloads somehow. So not only were you being blocked, but somehow you're subconsciously, you've gotten yourself blocked. Look at his crown chakra, his heart chakra, his root chakra. They're all blocked. He has the coins on his feet because he can't connect to the earth. He can't ground himself. He's grounded on money. He's blocked by money, greed, the physical. His crown chakra is blocked. So, and look what's behind him, the city. So this is telling me that you might need to get away into nature to be able to cut loose some of these blocks. Travel. Move. And look what's behind them. The country, the hills, no population. There's just nature behind them. Show me Temperance. This reading might be a little long, I'm sorry. The Knight of Cups. So Temperance is like, okay, I'm trying to figure out the right balance here. Put this much, put that much. How do I do this? Where do I go? What do I do? You're sticking your foot in, you're inquiring, you're learning. But some of you who have already learned and have already created this balance need to start moving forward with the formula and offering it. That means that you need to start sharing your knowledge. You need to start preparing. You need to start getting other people prepared. That is what I'm getting here. Sharing this information is the vital part. That's why I'm making this video today. That's why I'm no longer doing the astrological signs for my videos with tarot. I will continue tarot, but tarot is just the tool, like I keep telling you guys. This is just the tool. What's already is in me and what's already was in you is already there. This is just to help interpret it and help make it more palatable. There's my answer right there. Because I was sure sitting up here thinking, like, how am I going to make this palatable? You heard me say that in the beginning of the video, and Spirit just answered me. This is the way to make it palatable. This is a tool. Some people use hallucinogenics as a tool. Some people use bones or rune stones as a tool. Some people use dowsing rods as a tool. Somebody uses sound meditation as a tool. Somebody uses Reiki as a tool. These are all tools that we have to help present the gift. It's not the gift itself. All right, show me the death card. The devil. And months ago, I had already planned on how I was going to present this information. I never once thought that I was going to present it like this. So this is how it's being presented. I think I wanted it to be like this. I just wasn't exactly sure. Just like right here, I wasn't exactly sure. I was refusing to see how I could implement it with the Two of Swords. I had all the information already. I have all the clarity, but I'm refusing how to see how to implement it and get it out there to others. Get the finished product out there to others. See, we got the Knight of the Ace of Swords over here. I was being blocked. You were being blocked. We might have been blocking ourselves, but now we have the formula, and it's time to present it. It's time to move forward with what we know, even if we feel like it's not enough or that we don't know enough. We're never going to know everything. We're never going to know all the moving parts of how everything works. But if you have a good picture and you know that it's righteous and it resonates with you, then you have to start sharing that information. It's just what your calling is. And what did I tell you guys? Look what came out. The devil. What the hell did I tell y'all at the beginning of this video? I love when that happens. Every tarot reader loves when that happens because it's confirmation from Spirit. And if you don't believe nothing, believe that. I predicted a card that was going to come out. Ain't that what this is all about? What are the chances? Look them up. 78 cards in this deck. I put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The 15th card, which is the devil. The devil is number 15. Look at it, which adds up to 6. The 15th card that I've laid here. So let me just let y'all look. There's 15 cards. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That I put down. And the devil is the 15th card after I already predicted that it was going to come out in this reading. And look who he lined up with. The Emperor. The controllers. The ones who want us to not be here anymore so that we can't get our message out. So that we can't help them learn and remember and ascend what you were called here to do. If you don't believe nothing I'm saying, believe this. It shows you. When I was talking, rewind this video when I was talking about the Emperor. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if the devil comes out. The 15th card out. The 15th card in the major arcana. The devil. Yeah, I'm crying some more. I am. This video is almost 30 minutes long. Okay, I'm gonna do the final clarifiers, I guess, because I don't want to make this any longer than it already is. When I get another message, I'll do another video. I'm gonna try to do these every day. I hope you guys will like, subscribe, and share. Things are gonna be looking a little bit different on this channel. But this is what I've been called to do, and I'm going to follow my calling, and I hope you guys will too. Any final messages, spirit guides, benevolent ancestors? 2 more. The sacrifice. Oh my God, I can't even see. My contacts are getting blurry. Okay. I hate crying. I'm not a crybaby at all. I am a crybaby because I'm an empath. But, you know, I try not to let people see me cry. That's that Capricorn in me. Never let them see you cry. Whew. So we got the Six of Pentacles. This is what I got in the reading before this that I did. I asked Spirit to, you know, help me see what my purpose was. Help me see the best way to implement it. Because these cards aren't just for work and career and love, whatever. These are divination tools that you can use and ask whatever questions. So why not ask the right questions? Like on iRobot, you have to ask the right questions. If you guys haven't seen that movie, go watch that movie. That's a very important movie. So is I Am Legend, the Book of Enoch. All those movies are very, very important. Not to mention all the disaster movies, 2012, maybe even The Day the Earth Stood Still, The Day After Tomorrow. Those are all really good movies to watch if you might have some interest in what's going on around you. We got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Those are the twin flames right next to each other. What's the likeliness of that happening? The King and Queen of Cups right next to each other. Come bringing them into balance, bringing them together. Because if you guys know about the twin flame journey, it's not just about finding your perfect person and being in love. No, as I've said, as other readers have said, other people that have looked into this, any information you find out about the twin flames is going to bring you back to what their purpose here in coming together is. It's not just to be happily ever after. Unfortunately, it's not that type of fairy tale. I mean, it is at the end, but there's work to be done in between, which is the journey. You have the Hangman, and if anybody knows anything about the Hangman is the sacrifice, which is what all of you are, or all the people in your family are, or all the people that we like to call sheep sometimes. They're stuck. They're unable to see what's going on. Their perception is upside down. They're a sacrifice. We have the Ace of Cups. This is our gift from the universe. Our compassion, our love, our understanding. Our reward as well. And not to mention the map. Not to mention the map. Your intuition, your guide. You're the guide. And what's guiding you? Look at you. You're ushering the people to the other side. You're taking them across one soul at a time. The Six of Cups. If you guys watch tarot, you know the Six of Cups is somebody coming in from your past. Yeah. Or it could also mean past life, which also the moon reveals the past lives. In the Osho deck, it tells you that. But the moon also, if you guys didn't know, is supposed to be an artificial satellite. That if you look back further enough in history, they recall times when there was no moon. So in my reading, that also came out a lot. I got the moon several times, and what clarified the moon was the sun. So, and then the star. It was crazy. I took pictures of everything, but I'll post them if I could ever learn how to post something on YouTube. I like a picture, but yeah, your past life, you signed up for this. Look, you came to help. And look at her, she's turning away from the help that you're trying to give her, the knowledge that you're trying to give her, the love that she's trying to give, that you're trying to give her. Male or female, it doesn't matter. She's turning her head to it. She doesn't want it. That's probably how you've come off to people, giving them love, constantly giving love, and them rejecting you. It's the same way with this information, because it was to make you discouraged, is the word. Discourage you from sharing what it is that you have to share, your gift. It's time to come out the dark. Time to come out the closet, and I don't mean with your sexuality. But if you feel like that resonated with you, I'm not judging. Show me the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify these, and then I'm going to close off this reading. The King of Pentacles. It's time to give what you have. It's time to share your wealth. And I'm not talking about just your money. Your gifts. It's time to share. You have more than enough, and you are ready. My reading's been telling me that. My downloads have been telling me that. My guides have been telling me that. And I keep delaying. I can no longer delay. Show me the King and Queen of Cups. A lot of you guys are not in union with your twin flame. You guys are feeling left out in the cold. You're not in union at this time. The devil's winning. Two of Cups. Right here. You're not in union with your twin flame. You need to come in. If you feel like you're in a twin flame union and your other person knows too, and you guys have a soul connection with this King and Queen of Cups, you guys are in separation right now, and you need to do whatever it takes to come together. Show me the Hangman. Okay, we got to work on them. We got to work on the Hangman. We got to work on changing this perspective. We have to work on... That's what I was saying before. Like, a lot of people haven't been doing the work, and they feel stuck. They feel like they don't know which way to go or what to choose because you haven't been doing the work. You have to start doing the work. You have to start being curious. You have to start looking for the truth. You have to stop thinking things are a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything's happening because it's meant for it to happen, for you to understand that it's a synchronicity, and you have to take the necessary steps to move towards what's being shown to you. With the Ace of Swords, it's being shown to you. It's being revealed to you. You can no longer be blindfolded to it. You can no longer be blocking yourself. Show me the Ace of Cups. That's letting me know that some of you guys are chasing after love that's not meant for you. You keep going back to the past, and it's not meant for you. You might be trying to get away or find a way out of what you signed up to do here. All I can say is follow your intuition. If you don't know what that intuition is, start writing down your feelings. Start logically expressing what it is that you need to say. Start analyzing stuff. Start asking hard questions. Not just of other people, but definitely of other people, but also of yourself. Show me the Six of Cups. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I really feel like somebody is fleeing their purpose here, or trying to. Somebody's trying to get out of doing what they signed up to do. Somebody wants to know what's going to happen to them if they don't complete their purpose, or if they decide not to do it. You have free will, but this is a very important calling, so Spirit is asking me to let you know. Show me. What's the outcome if you don't complete your mission? Oh, that was the Sun, and it did not come out. Oh my God. The High Priestess, the Psychic, your intuition, your inner knowing. With the Ace of Swords. But what is this card? I'm scared to flip it over. The moon. Don't be afraid. I don't know what's going to happen if you don't go towards your mission, but time is of the essence. So I am grateful for you guys watching this video. Blessings on blessings.